If you're tired of wasting shards on players that look good on paper but flop in matches, you're in the right place. The Ragnarok Mighty Winter event just dropped, and after testing the new cards across full matches, I've narrowed down the best options based on performance, long-term value, and shard cost. Whether you're grinding every token or buying packs, this guide gives F2P and P2W ratings out of 10 for each player, so you'll know exactly who's worth the effort and who's just overpriced hype. And before we begin, drop your league level in the comments. I want to know how far you've progressed this season. Let's start off with number 10, Frank Lampard. He's a flexible CM with great passing and long shots, and you can even play him cam or CDM depending on your tactics. His power shot trait works well, and he has solid positioning. But his sprint speed is poor, and against fast attacks, he gets exposed. For 650 shards, it's decent value, but there are better midfielders coming. I'd rate him 6, 10 for F2P, 4, 10 for P2W. Next at number 9, it's Pedro. A RW with sharp dribbling, a 5-star weak foot, and finesse shot trait. In tight areas, he's great for weaving through defenders. But his stamina fades fast, and his pace isn't elite. Still, 450 shards makes him one of the cheapest usable RWs in the game right now. If you're on a tight budget, he can help. 7, 10 for F2P, 4, 10 for P2W. For number 8, we have Szczesny, a keeper I didn't expect much from, but he proved me wrong. He's got great reflexes, solid height, and performs consistently in close matches. However, 450 shards for a 109 rated goalkeeper is a heavy price tag, especially if you haven't secured your defense yet. Still, for reliability, he gets 5, 10 for F2P, 6, 10 for P2W. Number 7 is Keane, and this card is quietly one of the best bargains in the event. You're getting top-tier defensive stats, high aggression, and great tackling. The 2-star skill moves limit his attacking use, but as a pure CDM, he does the job well. For just 500 shards, he's a must-consider card if your midfield is weak. 7, 10 for F2P, 4, 10 for P2W. Let's move into number 6, Didier Drogba. On paper, he's powerful, with strong shooting and massive physicality. But in practice, he's too stiff. He lacks agility, finesse ability, and his heavy build slows attacks down. He's also expensive for the return you get. Even though he can bully defenders, the trade-off isn't worth it unless you're just collecting legends. I'm going 4, 10 for both F2P and P2W. At number 5, we've got Charlton. He's a reliable cam with a 5-star weak foot and great passing. His sprint speed is decent for his role, and his traits playmaker, long shot taker, lane change make him extremely useful in counterattacks and build-up plays. His only drawback is low physicality, which can be an issue against tougher CBs. But overall, solid value. 7, 10 for both F2P and P2W. Coming in at number 4, it's George Best. Easily one of the fastest players in the game right now, 135 pace, 137 acceleration, and it shows. He's hard to catch, and his dribbling creates tons of chances. But he drops back a lot, drains stamina quickly, and lacks physical strength. Despite those flaws, he's a top-tier LW in the current meta. 7, 10 for F2P, 7, 10 for P2W. Now at number 3, we have King, a very underrated CB. He's strong, aggressive, and reads the game well. He doesn't come with elite defensive traits, but for 650 shards, you're getting a complete center back who holds his ground. If you're F2P and need to boost your defense without overspending, this is your guy. 7-10 for F2P, 5-10 for P2W. Let's move to number 2, and that's Puskas. This card is explosive. He accelerates fast, dribbles with ease, and finishes with power. He doesn't have a 5-star weak foot, but with traits like outside foot shot and long shot taker, it barely matters. He won't be easy for F2P players to claim fast, but if you stay consistent with the grind, he's worth the wait. 8-10 for F2P, 7-10 for P2W. Finally at number 1, we've got Carlos Alberto, the best right back in FC Mobile right now. He's fast, aggressive, and his high work rates let him join the attack while locking down the back. Even with just 3-star skill moves, his roulette trait helps. He feels reliable in transition and wins a lot of one-of-owns. Yes, he's expensive, but if you're building long-term, he's worth it. 7, 10 for F2P, 8, 10 for P2W. So now it's your turn. Which one of these players are you targeting from the Ragnarok Mighty Winter event? And how many shards do you have saved up? Let me know in the comments. One last piece of advice. If you don't urgently need a new card, wait. More players will drop in the coming weeks. And the best time to spend your shards is when the full event is live. If this helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe. More FC Mobile reviews, coin guides, and squad builders are coming soon. Until next time, keep grinding, and I'll see you in the next one.